All right, let's jump in at 240306. We are in grams, and here we go. I was kind of hoping to use this for a blend tutorial, but the dimensions don't quite work for that, so we're gonna make the sketch. We're gonna do a sketch region. And we'll go from there. So this is going to be the inside of that cutout. So we'll make that 25. The center to center distance is 18, which we have here. I am going to use the modify tool just to push that off a little bit. Oh, it really doesn't want to move. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna make that coincident. All right, my resolve sketch popped up way away, so we're going to delete that dimension and add the dimension from the far right point to the datum of 105. Okay. All right, so oops, let's bring that back. This racetrack I want to, whoops, offset. So I can select one of those, but then hold down Shift and grab the loop and drag this out here. And that value, let's try that again. That value is going to be 7.5. Middle click to finish that up. So there's that R20 that shows up over here. We're also going to add a center rectangle with a width of 62. Okay, and not this dimension, but a line going from the rectangle to the arc, and it needs to be tangent. There we go. And line, tangent. We're good. This is not the dimension I want. Oh, look at those. I have both of them highlighted. Beautiful. I can jump right in, right click, angular dimension, 20 degrees. So even though, you know what, let's just dimension this arc over here. 20. Okay. R20, 20 degrees, 62, 18, 25, 6, 105. So I still need to add this little rectangle over here. Grab here, give this a width of 6. And then I'm going to grab these two lines and make them, oh, it doesn't like it with that selected. But if I grab those two lines, I can make them tangent. Beautiful. So I will use my sketch region option. Select this geometry, extrude that for this height of 20. Middle click to finish that. Grab these two sections, extrude them for a height of 14. I'm going to grab this bottom section, extrude that. We're going to direct that the other way. We're going to add material, overall height of 57. Okay. And all right, so now we're going to add that draft. So we'll set the draft. The draft surfaces are these 3 edges or surfaces of the block. The draft hinge is the top face. And we're going to split that at the hinge. So the top one will have an angle of 15. The bottom one has an angle of 0. Okay. All right. Let's add the hole. Let's go extrude. And I'm going to add a rectangle. Oh, I got an equal sign in there, which I didn't want. So let's grab that equal sign, delete that, and we'll add some dimensions. Let's just do it this way. Dimension line to line, middle click. That's a 5. dimension line to line, middle click, that's a 5. And then we're going to add the fillet tool to both of those corners and middle click to make this radius a 5. Okay. All right. So if I flip that the other way, right click on there and go through all. Things are looking really good. We just have to add a couple of holes. I'm going to use the linear hole tool and place it right on this plane. I'm going to drag this down and use those drag handles to reference it off of the, I was afraid of that. There we go. Off of the top and front planes. Come on, drag handle. There we go. All right, so we are going to go up 7 from the top plane and over 93 from the right plane. And we'll use the diameter 9. And we are going to do through all in both directions. So through all side 1 is side 2. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do hole. We're going to place it on the right front plane. Use my drag handles to the right plane and I would say the top plane, but you can also use a surface. We can use that surface down there instead. This has a height of 35. The distance over is 30. The diameter is 14. And in the shape tab, we're going to go through all and through all. So give it a peek. That looks okay. Let's see how we did. 318. And that is great. So we'll get that submitted and nicely done. So here we talked about using the draft, and we did a split surface or a hinge on the top and then split it at the hinge. We also used the linear hole tool with the drag handles to offset it from the top and right planes. Yeah, took advantage of that slot tool and the offset of an entire chain, not just one edge. So nice part. Catch you later.